Facebook is an international social media platform used by millions and millions of people throughout the world. You can have individuals with Facebook pages, you can have company pages, you can have group pages, clubs, organizations, all sorts of things. But bringing it back to basics, if you need to register for a Facebook account, it's a very simple process. So what we're going to do now is just walk you through the process of opening up a Facebook account. In order to register on Facebook, the first thing you need to do is go to www.facebook.com. When you go to that address, there's a section here with this green button that says create a new account. If you click the button that says create a new account, what will pop up is the sign up page. And the sign up page is simply an area where you enter information so that Facebook know your personal information. So the first part here is you need to enter your name. So in here, you would just enter your name and you just simply type it in, and then you can either move your mouse across to the surname section, or you can use the tab button and that will move it across automatically for you, and then just enter in your surname. You then need to enter your mobile phone number or your email address. So what I'm going to do now is just enter in an email address in here, and just make sure when you enter the email address you get all the spelling right, and you enter the final part as whether it's a .uk or a .com or a .co.uk. In this instance, the address is a .uk. The reason you re-enter the email at this stage is to make sure there's no mistakes, because Facebook would need to know what your actual email address is, just in case you spelt something slightly wrong when you first did it. So here we're now going to click on that box and enter in the email again. And then you click onto the next box. Now, if there's a problem with it, it will come up with this red box. And on that red box, it's got an exclamation mark. That means that there's something wrong with one of those two emails. They don't match. So in this instance, I've just left the S off. So once you've corrected that, you can move on to the password. And when you click on that, often a lot of web browsers will create a password for you. The reason for that is it's so easy to have a simple password. Now, if your password is, just a very simple word like your name or your date of birth or something, it's very easy for someone to hack your account, which is to break into your account. So you want to make sure it's as secure as possible. So pick a more of a complicated word, a short phrase, add in some numbers to it, and also some what they call special characters. These would be things like exclamation mark or a question mark or a hash sign. If you have a mixture of those, it works much, much better. So in this example here, I'm going to use the suggested password. So we just click the button and it automatically puts the suggested password in there. Now going down, it's then got the box where you enter in your date of birth. Now if you're not sure why they want this information, if you just click on the question mark, a little box will pop up and it tells you exactly why they want that date of birth. And in this example, it's just purely so that they can target any marketing, advertising or content to you, and they don't start sending children information which is not really right for them. So in this example here, we're just going to put the date in there, and we just select down the line here. So if you can't see the year, you want to go lower, you just put it down. So in this example, we'll put 1970. The next thing is the gender. So if you're not sure why they're asking this information, if you click the question mark, it will tell you. Then if you just move across, you can select female, gender, or you can have custom. Now the reason they have this is so that messages can be put on other people's Facebook pages as you want them. So along here, we just select your pronoun. So it would be an example like wish her a happy birthday, or wish him a happy birthday, so if you had male or female, or wish them a happy birthday. So depending on which one you go for, you can just select on that section there. So in this example here, we'll just select male, and then we hit sign up. Once you hit sign up, sometimes web browsers also give the option of saving the password onto your computer. So what's happened now is it's popped up, do I want to update this password and do I want to save it on the computer? Now, if you've got a computer, you've got to make sure it's secure. So once you save that password, if anyone can get in through the initial security on your computer, your initial password you enter in, then they will be able to access your Facebook account. So think carefully whether you want the browser to save your password or whether you want to enter it in each time. If you think this computer is fairly secure and you've got other things on the computer to make sure it's safe, you always log in with the password when you first turn your computer on, or in the course of a laptop lifting the cover up, then you may decide to save it within the browser. So for this, we're just going to save that password, and then it will just take a few seconds and it will then move across to the next window. Once you click the sign up button, that means you've actually set up the account, you've created your password, you've selected your username, and then you can go through the next stages of starting to set up your Facebook account.